Welcome back, everyone. I've got another interesting walk around for you, and I don't get into the green a whole lot because I don't know a ton about them. We got a John Deere A, and the first thing I noticed were all of these heavy steel plates on the front. Heavy duty weight rack out front on this. But then I saw what was on the back. All right, so John Deere A, here's our serial tag, serial number 427928. Anyone knows more about the Deeres than I, you'd be able to tell me exactly what model year that is. But yeah, spoke wheels at the back. Yep. French and hecked. Spoke wheels at the front as well. But that is the reason for all that counterweight on the front. So it's got to be for bucketing manure. That's the type of bucket this is, with the teeth. And the more I look at it, the more I see. But we've got John Deere lettering on the mast, okay? And down here on these drums, I think you can see, I think that's the little JD casting mark as well. So it's very possible that is a John Deere factory attachment. And we've got this stabilizer down here, all right, that would go down, plant on the ground, that would help to stabilize it at the back end. It's all chain drive off of the PTO, all right, sprocket up to there. And then it turns into a chain drive to these cable drums, and the rest is pretty much all cable control. The brackets are kind of a welded up looking affair. It's hard to say if this was adapted into this tractor, if it was meant to fit something else, or if that's how it came from the factory. I don't know. But to operate it, you would pivot the seat around, I'm guessing, because, and that might not be the correct seat. There might have been a special seat that was a part of this kit, but that's a foot pedal. On the other side's another foot pedal. You have a lever and a lever. I like these cast round balls up at the top of each one. And yeah, 2 levers and 2 foot pedals. That's how you'd run it. And down here, these sprockets, they have like the overrunning ratchet clutches on them, both sides. You can see how we've got a cable that wraps around. Okay, this is a guard. A cable wraps around this round base, so that would be your pivot. You've got another cable goes up the mast, a couple shiv blocks there. This one goes down, forward, up to here, and then back to the bucket. So your bucket has rollers that would roll inside these channels, so the bucket would go up and down. You've got your other block up there for the mast, or for the boom, I should say. That would lower and raise the boom. So you'd sit back here, you'd lower this thing, and then scoop into the pile, then you'd lift it, it would pivot, and then it's got to be a trip dump on this somehow. Yeah, I think that's, yep, that's what this is right here. That's a trip mechanism for the bucket, yep. Yeah, and there's another JD right there. So that is a John Deere factory setup. Honestly, that is cool. I mean, it would beat a shovel and a pitchfork any day. But kind of the idea was there for the backhoe setup. Really, it's just it's a very early, very crude, similar to like a backhoe attachment. All chain and cable drive. We've got another lever right here. Okay, there's the other end of the quadrant there, and it would have had a link that would have went possibly down to, I don't know, to something. Something's missing here. I can't really tell. But neat setup. Like I say, I don't get much for the green on the channel here, but I thought this was well worth taking a minute to stop and look at. Hope you enjoyed it all. Thanks for watching, everybody.